Hey, my name's James Wilkinson and welcome to my channel. I've got a really interesting update from Zoopla. Zoopla is going to be talking about house prices in this video. They're going to talk about where they feel the market's going to go. But I'm also going to share with you how much discount people are getting at the moment. A lot of people ask that in the comments. How much discount should I ask for? Well, I'll tell you what the average discount is at the moment. How many people are getting those kind of discounts, as in the percentage of the market that is getting discounts. Are discounts getting bigger at the moment, or are they getting smaller at the moment? And we're going to talk about way more as well. This is a really detailed video on what Zoopla feels the market is going. So before you kill me in the comments, this is Zoopla's opinion on what they see the market is doing. Remember, they've got lots of different data sources that we don't. So it's at least worth listening to what they've got to say. Now, before we jump into this, as always, do subscribe to the channel over there and hit that bell notification. We've got new content every single day. We're on the way to 25,000 subscribers. So it really helps if you could do that. And while you're here, smash the like button, tickle the like button, do something to the like button. Don't get upset about being asked to do that, which some of you do. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Our goal is 5 million views this year, and I can't get those views unless enough of you hit that like button. So do that for me now if you can. So, what are Zoopla saying? Well, Zoopla are really seeing that the market is going to be flat in 2024. They feel that what will happen, or is happening right now, is people are getting discounts. It is definitely a buyer's market. I don't think anyone could argue with that. But what they see is that as the year progresses, we're going to see slightly lower interest rates. We're going to see more improved affordability because house prices won't have risen. Maybe they've gone down marginally in that time. But also, wages are going up as well. So we're expecting people's cash flow to improve by about 3.5% this year as well. So what Zoopla is saying? Well, Zoopla is reiterating that the market, they feel, went down 0.3% in March. Same as nationwide is what they see. And they see that buyers are still getting discounts at the moment. But how many buyers? It's actually way less than you think. It's actually 16% of buyers. 16% of buyers are getting 10% discounts. So 16% of the market are getting a 10% discount. So what does that say to us? Well, it says, as I'm a buyer, go and ask for at least 10% off the asking price. Now, this doesn't mean that house prices are going down 10%. This is off the asking prices, and still in this market, asking prices are high. Every month we get new data from Rightmove saying asking prices have gone up, and so people are listing fairly expensive at the moment. So doesn't mean that house prices are necessarily going down, but of course it indicates that they're not going up necessarily. Okay, so we've got 16% down. What else is going on? 40% of sales were below asking price. 40% below asking, which is not as much as I thought. Some areas are fairly busy. Remember, we have got these new build schemes that are really making the market pretty busy, and it's difficult to negotiate with new builds. They have fixed costs, fixed prices, and you don't really get much of a discount. And also, you've got subsidies, you've got these schemes, haven't you, that means people aren't that fussed to negotiate a discount. And that part of the market is doing well again at the moment. So 40% of sales are completing at below asking price, which is interesting to see. The average discount at the moment that people are getting is 10k. So think about that when you're looking at property. How much should you ask for? Well, start at 10%, but 10k is the average. Now, that's the average over the whole of the UK. Imagine houses in Chelsea are pretty expensive, but houses up north, you're probably not going to get 10k off a house. I've got a property there a couple of years ago now with my daughter Georgia, why we launched this channel, for 60k. They're not likely to give you 10 grand off of that property unless it's really struggling to sell. So that's interesting to see. That is the amount. Here's the interesting thing. This is why they feel the market is relatively flat. Discounts are getting smaller. So people were getting pretty big discounts at the end of last year, and they're shrinking now. And so discounts in this current climate right now, the average is around 3.5%. It was over 5%. But remember, this is the average, right? So the discounts are getting smaller and smaller and smaller as the market picks up, as more people have come back into the market. That's an important consideration. Another reason why they feel the market is going to be fairly flat this year is a lot of it's down to wages. So wages are on average. Now, I know some of you won't be getting this, but some people are getting more than inflation, a raise in their pay packet, and that's important. So the fact is that people are going to be, on average, 3.5% better off by the end of 2024. They've still got a lot to catch up on. Inflation has wiped out a lot of people's disposable income, but it's getting better. Inflation is down. Wage inflation is still fairly high. That means that they are getting slightly better off as time goes on. So that's an important consideration. And every little bit as that increases, it improves affordability. That's very, very important. The next thing is that mortgage rates have been falling, haven't they? We've had that big drop in mortgage rates in December and January, which really got the market going again in January. That was really good. Remember, about a year ago, rates were 6.5%. Now you can get 4.5%. We do a weekly roundup on mortgage rates. Go and check the last one I did a couple of days ago, and you can see what are the best rates for residential, for buy-to-let, HMOs. All of these things are covered out every single week. There's rates out there at around 4.5%, which is good. Some of those even only have a £1,000 fee as well. So there are some good rates out there, which again, they massively improve affordability. Rates is really, really a driver to affordability. And the fact that they've come down is good. They are expected that they might drop a little bit more. I just made a video prior to this where I'm saying that, look, the Bank of England will drop rates. I don't think that much of that is going to get passed on to your mortgage rate, but some of it, a smidge, 0.25%, 0.5% maybe, is what I'm saying is going to happen. Again, that's going to improve affordability as well. Also, we've got data that says house prices have gone down a little bit. And so as inflation is still above 2%, that also means that affordability, that the property true value is dropping through inflation as well. So lots of things are improving in the market. It's not perfect by any means, but this is interesting data. It's interesting to know how many people are getting a discount, how much are they offering. So in summary, if I was looking for a property, I'd be offering at least 10% off the asking price, at least, or more. At least 10% though would be a great starting point. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do smash the like button. Do go and check out some more content on my channel, including this video right here.